Can I get arrested for having sex in my high school parking lot after the fact? No, but maybe be better and throw them in the garbage and not out the window. If no one caught you in the act, you're probably fine. But next time, go literally anywhere else. If you get caught on a school campus, you could end up a registered sex offender for life. Don't litter, bro. Honestly, they probably won't go looking. Unless someone reports it, they don't care. In addition, I doubt they'll spend money for a DNA test on some horny teens. Fun thing about DNA is that you have to have something to match it to. Even if they did run it, if they don't have your DNA in a database somewhere to compare it, all they will have is some random person's splooge. There's no way they would get them DNA tested. Too expensive. Does the parking lot have cameras? Having sex isn't illegal assuming no minors or unwilling participants were involved. Someone seeing your lewd and being exposed to it in public is. No, you're not going to get in trouble after the fact unless you go to a station and admit to public indecency. Your biggest crime here is littering. That's pretty gross. Detective lifts a tree branch up, ducks under it with a labored sigh, and removes his aviators. He looks around briefly and settles his vision on a stained leaf. He approaches it with a tentative pride and, while hunched down on one knee, licks his fingertip. He tucks his sunglasses into his shirt pocket and springs back up to his original stance. He's close. Just never do that again. A school. I'd suggest going to something like an out-of-the-way fishing spot or nature trail parking lot people hardly go to. Don't go where children may be present. Or just get a cheap hotel like a normal person if you both live with family. Not filled but used 3? Y'all know condoms work? Imagine the high school security guard doing his rounds. Comes upon 3 used condoms in the parking lot bushes doing his regular sweep of the property. Drops to a knee to get a closer inspection. Lifts the used rubbers, gives them a sniff. Holds them up to the sun, backlighting them to further confirm the contents are still fresh. Maybe dips a pinky in one and brings it to his tongue. A smirk arises on his face. He runs back to the state-funded DNA laboratory all high schools have, the one with samples from every student. He runs some tests, puts a sample under the microscope. Focuses. Could it be? He laughs to himself. I fucking knew it. I've got you now, Travis. Man, you're the worst kind of person for doing that. No one should have to clean up your jizz holders, but hey, at least you're not reproducing. You're fine. Also, stop smoking weed. Yes, bro, you've shat the bed. I would be looking over your shoulder for at least 10 years. There will definitely be an investigation and you very likely could get arrested. I'd lay low and no more sex for a couple years at least. Man, you really screwed up. Rehab sex. It depends. I'm sort of a volunteer for these kinds of things. Whenever I see a used condom out in public, I take it back with me, extract a sample, and send it to a testing facility near my house to see if we can track the guilty party. I've already helped to identify 4 litter bugs. Seriously? You made it to 18, and you think cops are going to scoop up your cum-filled condoms and DNA test them, then come for you? I knew our schools were suffering, but geez TT, you will be fine, little bro. Maybe tell your girl to use a fucking garbage can and not throw jizz balloons in an area where children go. Nah, y'all'd have to be caught in the act, which can't happen in made-up stories. Y'all be fine. Can you get arrested for murder after you kill someone?